G'day world, Macaridden coming to you live from Hong Kong 2018 at Rise Conference, and thanks to our investment partners Start Me Up Hong Kong and Invest HK. We're here with Mirza. How are you doing today?
Good, thank you Maca. I'm doing good.
Yeah. And how are you enjoying your Rise experience so far?
It is different. I never experienced in a startup before, so I'm just learning about it a bit more.
Great.
I hadn't been here in such an event in the past.
Yeah. So, how has your day been or your week been in networking?
Meeting people? It's good. It's great actually. I've met up with so many networking connections from the investor side, partner side, and even a lot of startups. Very interesting ideas.
Yeah, come on in a bit. Let's get nice and cozy for the camera. So tell me a bit about your story, and how did you get started with CTM360?
I've been a reseller and a distributor for security products from last 20 years. In the Arab world, especially in the GCC, starting from my company in Saudi Arabia. Yeah. And during this journey of my being a distributor and reseller, I had always felt a gap which was outside the network. And I kept on arguing with a lot of different vendors that I need you to be giving me this area. Yeah. So I found some of the vendors, but they were doing very specific things, but not really having the scope wider outside the network. But they were only doing one thing, whereas what I felt is required was much more than one item or one category of an attack. So 4 years back, I was having this argument with one partner which I represented in the Arab world, Mark Monitor. So their director, Charlie, by listening to my talk, he said to me, Mirza, you think you know what you're doing, right? And you think you know what you want. So why don't you build it? Why are you asking us?
Yeah.
I said, thank you, Charlie. And that's what I did. And he gave me that push to say, you know what? And I said, okay, let's build that. And today, I don't do anything else. I just do this. I dropped all my other businesses, my reseller partnerships and my distribution partnerships.
Wow, so that's a big leap.
It's a big leap, a leap of faith.
Yeah.
And it worked for us.
Yeah. So how are you all going? Tell us a little bit about CTM360.
CTM360.
Yeah.
Okay, the whole idea is, you can understand it based on the rationale. Organizations are spending so much money every year on security, and the next year the amount of money they expend is more. So world this year is going to spend about $93 billion in securing themselves. But is it really securing them? Every year, why are the losses going up? Last year it was $500 billion. This year it's targeted to be $1 trillion, it is estimated, and next year it will be about $2 trillion. If the losses are going up exponentially, there is a problem, there is a gap area. Yeah. Okay, and that's how we say, you know what, we say that there is this projection.
Show it to the camera.
This is how the losses are expected to go up. This is what you desire. So there is in between a gap, and that's what we call the cyber blind spot.
Okay, so why is it so? That's a lot of money being lost.
Yes, so, a lot of money being lost.
So why is that?
Okay, in our view, what is happening is that all the investment which organizations, large banks, corporations are doing is inside their network. They put up the firewall, behind it they will put up their intrusion detection systems, antivirus systems and so on, and encryptions and intrusion identity management and so on. Yeah. But all of that is inside the organization. Where is the attacker? He's outside.
Yeah.
Where is the attack infrastructure? That is also outside. What about the organization's presence on the internet itself? They've got their domain, social media profiles, their mobile apps, and so much more. Yeah. So there is so much of their inventory which is outside, which they need to start identifying and strengthening, and then based on that, identifying what are the attack elements out there preemptively before they reach you.
Yeah. So everyone's focused on a defensive approach.
Exactly, and we call it offensive defense.
Perfect.
That's what we call. You have to add offensive defense to it.
Yeah.
And we also say that you have to understand cybersecurity differently than information security and IT security.
Okay.
IT security is like the police.
Yeah.
The police is trying to protect the citizens, but they're not there to restrict them, and their mission is to give them more room to go around. That is IT security. That's IT mission. Information security is not about people, it's about the assets, just like the military. Yeah. People may die, but they need to secure the electricity grid, the airport, the water supply, the emergencies. You get it? Now, then comes cyber security. Cyber security is not about people, it's not about assets, it's only about attacks. identify and neutralize attacks just like an intelligence agency before it reaches your soil.
Okay.
And it's different, but it worked.
Yeah.
We pitched this idea. We have now around 80 plus organizations which we are protecting.
Yeah.
They have got about 200 brands, and within those organizations there is about 100 plus VVIPs who we are also looking after on the internet. On a daily basis, 24/7, we identify attack elements and neutralize them.
Yeah. Okay.
It's going good.
Yeah. So are you do they work with you directly, or are you a platform they use?
There's a platform. It's all on the internet and the cyberspace.
Yeah.
And they don't need to really use it. We are the ones who are working for them. We become their cyber security department, operating and residing on the internet.
Okay.
So, but through the portal, they have access to all the information. There are a lot of times we need to do interaction with them, through which the portal they can again do that interaction, where we're telling them these are the attack elements, and what we need their consent sometimes to take down certain attack elements.
Yeah.
So they provide us the consent, they follow us on what's going on, we produce reports for them, for the management, for the departments.
Yeah.
We help out their marketing team as well, just to know exactly what's going on their brand issues out on the internet.
Okay.
It's not really limited to any one particular, and this is the unique part, it's not limited to a particular category of things on the internet.
Yeah. Yeah. So how do you guys protect yourself, seeing as you're web-based, internet-based?
Same way. Same way. We protect ourselves by looking ourselves on the internet as well. Plus, we have the same technologies inside as well. Okay.
Yeah. Cool.
All our platform is on the cloud.
Yeah. And how do you? What's one of your goals while you're here for Rise? Are you looking at investment, new relations?
Making new relationships to start with. Looking at investments, investing partners, but some strategic partners, investors who will actually help us penetrate the Far East markets, especially Hong Kong and China. Okay. Yeah. And I found some, and I even found some from Korea.
Yeah.
Which is good.
Great. Yeah. Okay. And so, how did you find your passion?
I have already had this thing that we need to be building something. Because you see, when you're working with the customers and you're frustrated that something is not being solved, so rather than debating, the best idea Charlie gave me was go build it yourself. Yeah. And from then onwards, there are some more ideas we are cooking on the back burner, and we'll be floating out newer technologies also in the future.
Right. And personally, what is cybersecurity your number one passion?
Yeah, I think so, from last 20 years, because prior to that, I was a reseller of computer components and solutions. And every 4 or 5 years, I'll drop what I'm doing and go do something new. Yeah. But once I entered security, I didn't move. So that's it. And even the newer things is security. I love it. Yeah. It's like a puzzle you're solving every day. Yeah. It's great.
Great. So whereabouts are you originally from?
I'm from Pakistan.
Yeah.
I was born in Saudi Arabia.
Yeah.
Now I live in Bahrain. Yeah. And Bahrain has become my home. Okay. Bahrain grows on you. If anybody goes and lives in Bahrain, it just grows on you, and one day you will find out that you don't want to go anywhere else. Yeah. That's it. I went to Bahrain for 3 years only. My plan was to move on to UK after that. Yeah. Never moved.
Wow. So if I was to visit Bahrain, what would you recommend?
As what? As a tourist?
Yeah. Well,
you can come in as a tourist. There's so much tourism. There's so much to see in Bahrain. So much to do. I mean, in the sense of, and it's not so expensive also.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. The best part is the community, the people. I say it's a whole ambience of Bahrain which is so friendly. It's not only business friendly, it's human friendly. Yeah. The most neutral country in the Arab world.
Great. And from an ecosystem point of view, like if I was to go there with my startup,
when you go with a startup, the thing is that Bahrain government provides you so much support. Bahrain government is looking for companies who will set it up there. I had this. My own story was that I didn't know that Bahrain government is supporting so much. I was operating for 2 years just because it's business friendly. They are really business friendly. And then I got a call from Tamkeen. The CEO wanted to see me. I went up to see him, saying hello. He said, "Hey, why are you not taking money from us?" And I'm looking at him. What? Why I'm not taking money from you? He said, "Yes," but I said I'm a foreigner, and as an Bahrain company, but I'm a foreign investor. He says, "It's okay. You are a Bahrain company. We'll treat you, and we treat everybody as a Bahraini company." So I said, "Okay, tell me, what will you give me?"
Yeah.
He said, first of all, how many Bahrainis you have? I told him the number. He said 70% of their first year salary we will pay.
Wow.
50% next year, 30% the third year.
Wow. That's pretty cool.
And then I said, but I have had them already for some time. He said, yeah, we'll even reimburse you for the last 6 months.
Wow.
And I'm going, okay, what is going on?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, thank you. Then he said, okay, we'll give you more. What? Yeah, you have furniture, you have computers, you have marketing. We will help you reimburse up to 50% of all of those expenses. You just keep on helping the Bahrain economy, we'll keep on.
That's pretty good.
Oh yeah, that's. Where do you get it? Tell me. Where, any country in the world, somebody's offering you like this?
It's a pretty special opportunity.
Yeah, a special opportunity. And then Bahrain, all of the departments, wherever you go, I mean, I can walk into any department, any minister's office, they will entertain me.
Cool.
They will listen to me. They talk to me.
It's very supportive.
Very, very supportive.
Awesome. Well, thanks, Mirza, for joining us.
Thank you, Mecca.
And I wish you all the
for
best.
taking me on.
Yeah.
Okay,
I hope you
great.
find some investors. Awesome.
Okay, looking forward for that. Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, bye-bye.
Make sure you guys keep watching for more coming to you live at facebook.com/Beach City Life. And thanks
Bye-bye.
to our investment partners, Invest Hong Kong and Start Me Up HK. Check her out, guys.